Hey guys. Hey guys. Sorry about that. Um, I'm gonna be going through the Chalice Dungeons again. I'm only gonna be showcasing primarily the bosses. If I find something of interest, I will record it and I'll let you know on which challenge, um, on which layer it's located. Primarily, most Chalice Dungeons will have 3 layers unless they're very uh, high grade Chalice Dungeons. Sometimes they'll have 4, and sometimes they'll have 5. So. But the beginning ones only have 3. So again, I'm only gonna showcase the bosses, or if I find anything of interest. So I'm gonna get this started. So let's go. All right. So I'm at the gate of the first boss fight. So let's see who it is. Whoa, whoa. I gotta be careful. He can slam me. He's not hard, but he does do a lot of damage. Wow. I walked into that one. That wasn't bad. That was actually kind of easy. Might be just a um, tad bit over level. See, even the boss didn't give me a lot of blood echoes. He did deal a lot of damage, but it wasn't hard. I did get a visceral chance, but I didn't take it. It was a little bit too sudden. Now on to layer 2. Let's go. Okay, so I found a chest. I'm in layer 2, and let's see what I got. Ritual blood. So I got ritual blood 2 from this chest, and I got ritual blood 2 from the snatcher. God, he looks weird. Ugly. All right, boss 2. Let's see. Let's see what this brings up. Who are you? Merciless Watchers? Bring them. Oh, that guy's got a shotgun. All right, you. Uh-oh. I got a feeling the other one's behind you. Uh-oh. They're not very... They don't have a lot of health, but they can do a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm a little bit too overconfident right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, if I'm just careful, I should be able to take them out fast. The guy with the shotgun can kill me any second if I'm not careful. There we go. Okay, the guy with the shotgun is not hard. Okay, biggest issue I had is that it? Oh no, that's just a re-challenge. The biggest issue I had is I was a little bit overconfident. I wasn't really concentrating on the fight, so that's why I took a lot of damage. I actually used more blood vials than I should have. If I would have died, that would have been embarrassing. onto the third layer. I think this is the last layer for this floor, and then I should be done. So I'm gonna get through this floor again. If I find anything of interest. Okay, so this is the one of the main treasures of whenever you get to certain floors, you're gonna find a side dungeon. The side dungeon usually has precious treasure, and this is one of them. Oh, please let it be good. Really? At least it's 4. Oh well. Uh, Usually on side dungeons, you'll either find one of those, or you're gonna find the treasure room. If you find the treasure room, oh, it's nice. The treasure room depends on the dungeon, honestly. You might get lucky and you might actually nab it. So hopefully just a little bit more, and I can get to the next boss fight. I think I got this done. So next boss fight. All right, so I'm in the next boss fight. This is the last door. Hopefully this is the last boss. Again, certain chalice dungeons will have up to 3, 4, sometimes up to 5 bosses. So maybe this is the last one for this floor. So let's see who it is. What the? This is the first boss? This guy. Oh man, I'm stuck under his legs. I didn't know this guy was the first boss. You should need somebody easier. I mean, right now he doesn't have a lot of health, but these guys usually really hard. I'm underneath his legs. That was a bad move on my part. Oh, good thing I backed off there. That would have been a one shot. That was a one shot. Oh god. He almost got me right there. That was intense. Okay, so that was the first Chalice Dungeon. I've always wanted to know what these symbols were. Okay, so they're just the hunter marks. Okay, good. That is the first challenge. Again, I think that's the first time I've ever seen the Watcher as the first boss. That was a little intense, but cool. So that's the first Chalice Dungeon. Maybe I'll squeeze in 2 Chalice Dungeons per video so that it's worth it. Again, I just got a Chalice Dungeon right now, so it's not that long. So I'll show you what I got basically. I got a bunch of Tomb Mold, Ritual Blood 2, which is used for the next ritual, and then I got some Arcane Haste. Okay, so this pretty much tells you what the first one did. This one doesn't. It says mold that grows from rotten flesh and blood inside the old labyrinth. Matures to bear giant spores. Ugh. I also got this one, which pale vegetation that commonly grows in cold blood in a place long ago abandoned. And then finally, this one, the arcane haze, the tiny smattering of haze that are found in certain ritual materials, sometimes required for special rites. Again, it's for the Chalice Dungeons. The additional rite, Sinister Bell, makes the bell ringing woman appear, and when she rings a sinister bell, hunters from other worlds will be beckoned as adversaries. So this is basically if you want to face some PvP, and inside the Chalice Dungeons, you use the Arcane Haze as part of the materials for the Chalice Dungeons. I showed you guys that last time. Nothing else. What else did I acquire from this place? I didn't really. Oh, I acquired 2 new Chalice Dungeons. The Primero Root Chalice Dungeon. This is the one that you use in order to create a randomly generated dungeon. But I got the Central Primero Chalice Dungeon, so Primero, and then the next step would be this one, of course. And the good thing is that I got all the ritual blood necessary for this dungeon. So, but only a root chalice, a chalice dungeon that breaks the labyrinth seal. But only a root chalice dungeon changes the shape of the old labyrinth when used in a ritual. Again, that's this one right here. The old labyrinth was carved out by the Fomerians, superhuman beings that are said to have unlocked the wisdom of the Eldritch Truth. Again, this was right here, the root chalice dungeon. They're the ones used to create randomly generated dungeons. I say root chalice dungeon used in rituals to break all labyrinth seals are said to change the labyrinth's form each time. So each time you put the chalice in, you use the ritual chalice requirements, the sacrifices basically. You change the shape, so the shape of this one will change determining on each time you place it. Basically, it says the labyrinth was carved out by the Fomerian superhuman beings that are said to have unlocked the wisdom of the Eldritch Truth. So this is basically it right here. Out of all of them, the Fomerian Chalice Dungeons, there are multiple ones. They actually make it all the way down, and the last Chalice Dungeon is actually a Fomerian one. So, kind of excited. Don't know how far I'll get with this one. Again, I'm gonna upload more than one Chalice Dungeon per video because again, I'm only showcasing certain areas of interest and just bosses. So I'm not gonna bore you with only one Chalice Dungeon per video. It's gonna be a little boring. And from here, I'm just gonna head back to the Hunter's Dream and see what I'll do next. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, now because I did unlock the second Chalice Dungeon and I did get enough materials, I am gonna enter the Central Fomerian Labyrinth. So I'm just gonna keep going until I can't go no more. I know for a fact that once I get to a certain point, I'm not gonna be able to continue until I unlock different Chalice Dungeons, basically, in order to enter the sequence in the Fomerian ones. Unlock this one, because in order to unlock any other further ones I need to enter the other Chalice Dungeons. Again, this is the Central Fomero, and I'm gonna record points of interest and just the bosses, so I don't bore you guys. So alright, so I'm at the first layer. This is the first boss of the first layer, so let's see who it is. Who are you? Where are you? This guy. See, I told you. You see him again. Oh, no. This guy does a lot of damage. Oh, God. Where are you? This guy. You do a lot. I do a lot of damage too, dude. Come on, dude, bring it. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. I got confident there. I shouldn't. That's one of the things I keep doing and I shouldn't do it. I keep trying to backpedal. And that's a big no-no. I can't backpedal. I have to press forward. So, oh man. See, I'm used to using this weapon, the Ludwig's Holy Blade. I'm used to using that one over the other ones. And then this guy, not even getting near that thing. I remember that. I gotta play a little bit more aggressively. And I walk right into that one. See, because he kind of backs off sometimes. There we go. That attack can actually one-shot you, not care. You're too close. You're not paying attention. Okay. So the first one, I died because I was a little bit too overconfident. I gotta stop doing that. So next I'm gonna head over to the second layer and I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I'm here. I'm still in layer 2. I just found the Hintertomb Chalice. Again, this is in layer 2. I believe this is in the troll door. The troll door sucks, but yeah, you'll find it just next to the bridge. So if you come up and do a hard right, come up the ladder. This is a troll door. As soon as you open it, you're gonna get ambushed. I see that there's a lot of dead enemies. That's because they all ambushed me. So just keep that in mind if you are here to get the Hintertomb Chalice dungeon, the Chalice. I mean, you gotta get it through that troll door. All right, so I'm in layer. I'm in the boss room for layer 2. If you guys are wondering why I have a lot of blood echoes, it's because I went through the side dungeon first before entering this one. So that's one of the things that actually a lot of players don't like about the Chalice Dungeons is the fact that you have your main dungeon that you got to go through in order to find the lever to open the gate, and then you have your side dungeon, which contains it actually contains better items, but in the long run, it takes a while. So this is layer 2 boss. Who is it? Keeper of the Old Lord. Oh god, I don't like this boss. Only 11 blood vials, 19 bullets. Let's go. She actually looks pretty cool. She's got a lot of range. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh god. Oh, I gotta be careful. I almost. If she would have comboed me, I would have been done. If she gets in phase 2, that's when she. Oh, I told her. Oh no, it's over for me, but I'm not careful. Oh! Look at the hell! Oh! I got too confident there. Alright, take two. Let's do this. So far, I've been dying once to these bosses. It's gonna get worse the deeper I go into the dungeons. This is only layer 2, so I'm wondering who the final layer boss is. One thing for sure is that if you're going into this challenge, you gotta learn how to parry. Or visceral. I think that's what it's called in this game. But you gotta learn how to parry. Especially since I'm spamming that attack. Whoa. And topped off. See, that's what got me last time, is that fire. Her blade now leaves like a trail. Whoa, it goes right through the environment, okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't backtrack. I forgot that goes. Can't backtrack. I've wasted a lot of bullets on this one boss. It's gonna suck if I die here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Potential Tomorrow Root Chalice Dungeon. Okay, good. So that's I got the root one. Again, the root ones are optional. You don't have to do them. They're only if you want kind of like a, what's the perfect word to describe the root challenge dungeons? They're basically only if you want something of the unknown. Because every time you put a root challenge dungeon in, it randomly generates a dungeon, and then when you take it off, basically destroy the ritual, and then you put it back in, and you put the ritual materials back in. It creates another generically random. Forgot the word for it. Generally randomized dungeon, basically is what it's gonna do. Now, of course, this is what I meant by some challenge dungeons are. It's only gonna get longer and longer based off the challenge dungeons themselves. But I can go straight and just do the regular dungeon in order to clear it, or I can do the side dungeon. Of course, the side dungeon does provide a lot more goodies. You're gonna be able to get more ritual materials for the challenge dungeons, and the other is that you can sometimes find unique weapons in there. I don't mean by like unique weapons like exclusive weapons to the. Well, they are exclusive to the challenge dungeons, but let's say I'll find another saw spear, but it's gonna be a lost or an uncanny one. Depending on the ones you pick up, it determines the type of blood gems you can equip to it. So that's the difference between the two, and that's why sometimes, most of the times, a lot of players don't like it for this reason, is that you gotta go through this side dungeon, which is kind of tedious, in order to get the best stuff. So I'm gonna go through the side dungeon, and then I'll head over and do the rest of the dungeon, and hopefully I can get to the last boss of this area. In case you're ever like going through the dungeons and you stumble upon this room, this is a bugged treasure room. What this means is that I probably won't find much treasure here, except for this box. It's not much. By bugged, it means that it wasn't properly generated. There's not a lot of treasure in here. Usually you get a lot of good treasure if you find a proper treasure room. I found 2 boxes. I'm getting a lot of ritual stuff though. Again, this is in layer 3, right next to the big ball. Look here, there's like a giant roly-poly ball nearby that I actually have to run for it. It's over there. Man, that is such a creepy sound. Okay, I'm gonna come. Oh wow. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I hate these things. This is very rare. Wow, these are really rare. That is weird. Wow, you guys actually got a chance to see one of those. Those are kind of rare. I think they don't appear in all the dungeons. And like let's say if I take the Chalice Dungeon off and I put it again, I won't find it. It's randomly generated, so it's kind of cool that I found one. Make sure before I go up here. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna continue on with the dungeon, and I'll get back to you guys in just. All right. So I found the special treasure chest in layer 3. So let's open this up. Really? Okay. Well, I guess I can use that for the other rituals. Okay, I found a treasure room. Oh, this is cool. I found it. Now I just need to get him out of the way. See, there's a lot of good treasure here. The other one was a fake one. I mean, it had treasure in it, but usually these ones have more valuables in them. I don't want to deal with it right now. That's why I'm doing this. Thank you, thank you. So let's see what we find here. Again, this is layer 3. This is the side dungeon. I found the treasure room. Let's see what you got. Okay. I hope that's not all you gave me, dude. Because okay, so this is the main treasure. Let me see the other sides before I pick up the main one. So there's one more treasure box here, and then the main one. Open to mold. This is gonna be good to open the next challenge dungeon later on. Let's open this one. What do you got for me? Sage's wrist. Ooh. These are used for the root chalice dungeons. So basically, I did mention that the root chalice dungeons are randomly generated. You can use those items. They're called fatigue items, and you can use them to make the root chalice dungeons more difficult. Is it worth making the chalice dungeon more difficult via that method? Definitely is, without a doubt. Primarily because when you use a fatigue item, they either drop more blood echoes, or you're more likely to find the sought after accursed blood gems. If you can find an accursed blood gem, oh, those are really nice. They provide let's see, go through this one. They do make your hero get debuffs if you equip the. Oh no! Oh no, not you! I forgot about that. Oh, those are the blood lickers. I had to run away from that, so I wasn't gonna deal with that guy right now. What was I talking about? Again, that was a side dungeon. If you saw that enemy, is called a blood licker. It only appears if you visceral enemy and you leave for a while. Those will show up. They only show up in the chalice dungeons if you use a visceral attack only. They won't appear for any other reason besides that. So, oh yeah, I was talking about the root chalice dungeons. If you use fatigue items, they're called fatigue. I think that's how you pronounce it. But you use those items in order to make them more difficult. Depending on what items you use to make them more difficult, determines the drops of those dungeons. Can you use all of them? You can, but you're gonna make an impossible challenge dungeon. I did it once. I created an impossible challenge dungeon. I couldn't beat it. Again, it depends on the offering you give the chalice dungeon. For example, are these? Yeah. So these are the accursed items. This is the Sage's wrist, which I just picked up right now. See, the body part of a saint sacrificed by the healing church in their search for truth. The additional right, folded offering. So that's a folded offering. So that's I always thought it was fatigued. Folded offering invigorates the watchers, making them more treacherous than normal, but also making them worthy prey for special hunts. The watchers are really hard. It's either the watchers or the madmen. Those guys are really tough, but they're the ones that drop the accursed blood gems. If you ever get them, this is another one. I showcased this last time. And of course, this is another folded offering that you also provides an exquisite eyeball moving quickly after death. As I said, perhaps even for death, or perhaps even before, you still unlock the seal of the elaborate inner dreams. It's for the Hinder Dunes. Okay, so I'm gonna get more into these. I guess it's faulted offerings, but these are the ones you sacrifice to the root chalice dungeons in order to make them more difficult. So I will be finding more of these accursed items later on, so you guys can see them. From here on, I'm gonna go through the next part of the dungeon in order to get to the point where I can face the boss. So I'll see you guys. Okay, so I'm at the. I'm guessing this is the last boss of this challenge dungeon. This is the third layer. Before I go in there, I just want to say like the just the way these places were designed. That's always caught my attention. I've always liked the attention to detail when it comes to From Software games. And I'm also looking at the capture image that you guys are receiving for this gameplay. Man, you guys are getting the better experience. Well, moving on. Who is it? Oh, the old man. Tremerian descendant. I hate this guy. So this guy's a descendant of the ones who actually used to rule this place. God! Oh, this guy attacks really fast. I have to back off. Oh, yeah! He's gonna get harder, I know he is. Stay down. Surprisingly, he was a lot easier than the first two. Lower to merit chalice. So I unlocked I think the lower. I can't remember how low these places go actually. Fuck. Now that I'm thinking about it, man, these chalice dungeons go all the way down. But at least you guys are getting most of it now. If I can squeeze a couple of chalice dungeons per video, shouldn't be bad. So I got these two done. And then what do I need for the chalice ritual for the lower one? I can open it. Arcane in-depth. Yeah, that thing is, man, it gets harder and harder to see. This is depth 3. So in order to determine how difficult a challenge dungeon is, you look at the depth levels. The depth levels, it does not signify how many floors they're in. Because if you remember correctly, this has 3 floors in it, and this one says only depth 1. Basically, the depth will tell you how difficult the dungeon is. So right here, depth 3, that means it's a little bit more difficult. Shared fixed dungeon, it's a fixed, so you can't change it. I'm gonna conduct a ritual and open it for the future. Oh, look at that, so nice and silvery. It's not gold like those. Now, when it comes to the other ones, let's say the Central Themera root chalice dungeons, you can open these. See, faulted offering. These actually make the chalice dungeons harder. I only have 2. No, I have 3. So I can offer 2 of these and make it difficult. And I can actually open this one. But I'm not. I want to do it. I really want to open this one. But I'll do it next time. So I still gotta go through this force here. I did get a lot of insight, so let's spend it now so I'm not dealing with it later. Oh, I can buy a shaman's bone blade now. Forgot about that. The deeper you go into the chalice dungeons, the more items that the little path messengers will begin selling. So just keep that in mind. If you wanna like load up this entire pages of the of the inside shop. You gotta go through the Chalice Dungeons in order to unlock the rest of the items. So yeah, I got the Bone Ash Mask. This is the Keeper of the Old Lord. I mean the Keeper of the Old Lords. Yeah, because the other one's a Watchdog of the Old Lords. So this is the Keeper of the Old Lord. So I unlocked her costume. Why don't we read this description since I'm not gonna buy it right now. It says the mask made of bone ash, worn by the oldest keepers. The keepers who mined the slumbering great ones gained eternal life, preserved in ashen form in a ceremony of flame that cremated body and soul. The long pointed hat is a symbol of the old keepers and is considered evidence of their companionship, forged in a certain sin. That sounds kind of cool. So the okay, so the mask and the armor itself has a difference. Cremated body and soul, and it says now their frail armor is white and sinewy, a window into an arcane lost art. So it's basically saying that the arcane magic is what's keeping the old keeper alive. Basically, the old keeper is alive, but it's keeping them together. I did call it a she. I don't know if it's a she or he. Just kind of assumed. I guess I shouldn't assume genders, but I was looking at the garments, man. It's got so cool. Overall, yeah, I shouldn't assume genders, but the thing that makes the Bone Ash armor really good, it's elemental defense. Not necessarily its other ones, but see, its physical defense is really good. Its arcane defense is actually really bad, but if you look at its elemental defense, fire and bolt, they're like none come greater to that one. It actually provides optimal thrust defense and physical defense. The bad thing is that the blood defense and arcane defense they lack quite a bit, and further down into especially the story mode and into the dungeons themselves, you need a lot of arcane and blood defense. So I do want to buy it for 4, 6, 8, 10. Cost me 10 insight. It'll leave me with 2. I'll do it next time. Oh. Yeah, sorry, fellas. Now let's see here. I am gonna buy some items before I hit in there. Cool. Puts me at 89. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna head into the next dungeon. Okay, so I had to leave the Lower Themero. I'm actually stuck on layer 2 of the Lower Themero Chalice dungeon. So I decided to enter the Hintertomb. So again, just like the previous dungeons, I'm just gonna be going through the overall dungeon, showing you basically any points of interest and or the boss fights. So alright, so I found the first treasure. Again, this is in the side dungeon, first layer of the Hintertomb Chalice dungeon. So get something good. Ritual blood. Yeah. Also, while I was here, I did find a very peculiar enemy. These are the Mad Watchers, or also known as the weird-looking dudes. These are considered one of the strongest enemies in the dungeons. If you ever face one, these guys are hard. You pretty much have to know how to parry, basically. If you can't parry, these guys are gonna do a lot of damage to you. So, if I ever find another one, I'll record it so you guys can see it. They move really fast, so you gotta act quick. Again, I don't suggest. Okay, they came up this way. I don't suggest trying to fight it completely head on. Parrying with your gun is probably your best option unless you're really good at dodging. But that's one of the things I strongly suggest if you're ever fighting those mad watchers, is that you're careful with it. Is that another one? Okay. Oh, whoa, this guy's waiting for me. Whoa! Fucking asshole. And this? Alright, I should turn off it. They're a little easy, I'll admit. They're not so hard here. I wish to like to hit walls. Okay, so there's nothing else up here. Okay, so again, I'm gonna head over to the boss room and I'll see you guys. Okay, this is the first boss of the Hidden Tomb Chalice Dungeon. Let's see what it is. Oh, this guy. Bring it on, Piggy. Oh! Fisted the pig. Woo! Cool. Beans. I know that was like a pretty underwhelming boss. I mean, it's just like it's basically just a piggy. You did notice that that pig did have extra skills or extra attacks. You'll see a lot of that in the Chalice Dungeons. How's the lever? And the Chalice Dungeons, and where you'll see like basically reused bosses or enemies, regular enemies. You'll see them here, but when they're bosses, they actually have more skill sets. Okay, cool. So the side dungeons right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the side dungeon again. If I see something cool. Okay, so not only did I find the side dungeon's treasure room or the main treasure, but also found a Mad Watcher. Now these guys are pretty hard. They hit really hard. So you have to time the parrying so you can take them out relatively quickly. Parrying them doesn't work so hard on lower challenge dungeons, so you probably have to do it 2 or 3 times. The thing that makes these guys creepy is the way they run and the way they scream when they come at you. So I'm gonna, again, the first time I ever saw it, I got creeped out. They move really fast, and even if you try to run, they will outrun you. So you just have to. Also, these guys, even though they're really hard and annoying, these guys drop the rarest and most valuable blood gems. So always keep that in mind. If you're looking to obtain strong blood gems, you gotta basically use the Fotid sacrifices. Let's see what I got. Show me. That's it, bastards. You gotta use the Fotid offerings, and where those guys will show up. It will invigorate them. One, it'll make them stronger. It'll give them actually lifesteal, similar to what the main hero has. Is that if he attacks, he gains health back. They will get the same effect, but they will drop the rarest blood gems. They're all cursed, by the way. Every single blood gem that those things drop will be cursed, but they're considered the strongest. So if you ever get one from those guys, it's actually quite nice. Go away. So from here, I'm gonna head over to the main area of the dungeon. Hopefully, I can finish this one off so I can release the next video, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to clear Lower Thamero anytime soon. So again, I'll see you guys in the boss room, or if I find anything. Alright. Now the strange thing about this layer is that there was actually 2 side dungeons. There's actually, I've never seen them before. Or maybe I have, I just don't remember it. But I found an extra one. Bloodshot Eyeball. That's okay. Now there's a piece of armor here. If I find one, there's actually a little Easter egg. If you ever find these corpses of knights, there's a little Easter egg. Sometimes it doesn't always spawn, but if it does, it's kind of cool. I wish it. I don't think that one will spawn here. It's not rare. It's not a rare spawn, but it's something that you'll miss if you're not looking at the environment. But no, it's not here. I did fight a madman a second ago. I dropped him. He's over there. I have to drop back down. If you're wondering why I'm wearing Gascoigne's armor set, is primarily a lot of the enemies here, they deal a lot of poison. So I actually want to bring that up right now while I'm doing this, is that bringing a lot of poison resistance, or you're gonna have a hard time. It does have a poison swamp area. Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Nothing? Oh, cool. So I'll be able to showcase this treasure chest here too. Open up. 2 mold. Nothing special. Okay. Still. 2 mold will be used for future Chalice Dungeons. Again, any kind of ritual materials you gather, it'll help you save time in the future. So if you ever get your hands on a few, don't sell them because more than likely you're going to end up needing them. So, I guess from here I'm just going to head over to the boss room. So, let's see if I remember where it came from. I think it's this way, yes. This dungeon hasn't been hard at all. Again, it's usually when you go through the layers, the Hinter Tomb, then there's the center Hinter Tomb, and then the final one. So, see, I exited, and then the boss room's right here. So I should be able to just go for it. Okay. The first one was the piggy. Who's next? Really? No. Oh my god, dude. Really? Then you guys, you're gonna keep shooting, right? Man, this is gonna get annoying quick. No, usually those kicks they hurt a lot. I did a lot of damage there. Oh, okay. Whew. Hinterroom root chalice at that ledger. Okay, good. So he wasn't as hard. I'm actually stuck on the lower Themero chalice dungeon because of one of those guys. He's the one that has got a bunch of balls chained up to his back. I'm actually stuck on that one. So that's why I was a little worried with this one because this one got a little annoying with the cannon. But it wasn't as bad. So this is the last layer. So I'm gonna enter the side dungeons again. If I find anything of interest, I'll let you guys know. So really, all right. I don't feel bad at all. No. Oh, there's a bell ringer in here. Oh, sorry, forgot to hit you there. All right, I'm gonna go find that bell ringer because this is gonna get really annoying really fast. No. Really? There's another one. I just killed. Where is she? Okay, these guys are working. Oh, there you are. God, there were 2 of them. This place sucks. Oh, nice. I found the treasure room. Oh, really? A madman? And you? Oh, it's a madman and one of those guys. Okay, so the good thing is a madman's gonna charge at me, so he's gonna lure the other guy away. Come on, dude. No! Come on. Come at me. Come on, really? Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to stop. You made me waste a lot of bullets, dude. Alright, you're next. Come on. Alright, treasure room. What do we got? God. Yeah. God. That's all I got? Come on, man. Treasure. Nothing over there. Okay, so treasure box. Nothing over there. nothing over there. So just this one right here. Not a lot of treasure in the treasure room. Bunch of ritual material stuff. I fought 2 bosses already, right? Yeah, I think I have. Okay, so I'm on the 3rd layer, I think. That purple smoke is poison. Okay, so we just found the treasure room. Oh, where's this go? Oh, this is where the gang squad was located. Okay, I'm gonna keep going, and then again, points of interest and our bosses. Alright, cool. So there wasn't a second side dungeon. I was able to clear everything. You can see I haven't exited the dungeon once. This looks so eerie. I haven't exited the dungeon once, and once you start going through the childhood dungeons themselves, you're gonna find yourself doing this a lot. Sometimes you'll walk out of the childhood dungeons with like, if you're going into like the root chalice dungeons, the ones that you create yourself, sometimes you'll be walking out of there with like 3, 4, 5 million blood echoes. It gets pretty intense. The reason why you don't exit a lot is because you get so many materials down here. Oh, you! Really? Oh, at least I have this. I think this one grabs, yeah. At least he doesn't have a lot of health. God, parrying this one's hard. There we go. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have a lot of health. Well, he does, but... He does have a grabbing move that actually kind of one-shots you, so you gotta be careful. Come on, do it. There we go. Oh, no, no! No, no, no! Oh, no, 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 poison. Oh, I got him. Oh! Ooh! Running around now. Oh, I got it. Oh, I beat him. I should probably heal and exit, because poison is more than likely gonna kill me. Oh, come on, exit. Light it. Yep. And then exit. Yes. Cleared it. That was it. I didn't find any special weapons or any special items of interest, of complete interest. I got out of that with a lot of insight. I went in there with 9, I believe. So I got about 7 insight and 57,000 blood echoes. It wasn't a bad run at all. Again, I did this whole thing without exiting once. Once you start getting into like higher tiers, again, like I mentioned before, once you start getting to higher tiers, you'll walk out of that dungeons with 6, 3, 4, 5 million blood echoes. It gets pretty cool.
Very well. Let me.
I'm gonna see if I can level up. I can level up once. Let's see, endurance. Should level up endurance in order to keep attacking and dodging. Oh, my strength. The thing is that this is almost done. If I do this, I only need 6 more points, and I hit the soft cap. As soon as you hit the soft cap on any of these, that's it. You don't have to keep going. There's only one stat that, even though you hit the soft cap, if you go beyond the soft cap, it treats it differently. It's really weird. I'm gonna get into that later on. So 27,000 blood echoes left. What is that? 6,000, 60,000 extra? No, 6,000. It's about 6,000. But the problem is that I still have to repair my weapon. Again, I didn't exit once, so I don't know how the condition of my weapon is. Repair weapon. Yes, the condition of the weapon's really bad. Fortify. Did I get anything enough to fortify it? I did get the Ludwig's Holy Blade, and I got it up to 7. As to why, it's because this one does piercing damage a lot more faster. I'm still using this one, but But I know once I start getting deeper into the challenge dungeons themselves, the classification of enemies is going to change from beast to kin. And once that happens, this saw spirit, it does have a hidden damage multiplier for the kin, but it's kind of slow compared to the Ludwig's Holy Blade. I'm not gonna level it up any further than what it is right now at +7. I think I'm just gonna keep it here because I'm looking for a different weapon. I did receive a lot of blood gems, so why don't we look at what we got? So let's see. We get anything special? This cursed one it's mocking me because I want to use it. But for this challenge dungeon that I was in, that's a big no-no having something like that because one, as you noticed, there is poison, and two, not just the boss deals poison, but all the enemies there deal a lot of poison. Fire attack. So this switches the elemental of the attack. So it goes from physical attacks, it switches it over all the way down to fire attacks. So all of your attacks will deal fire. This is primarily really good once you hit into the Loran Chalice Dungeons. This actually does wonderfully there. Once you hit into, for example, the Isis Chalice Dungeons, that's where you want Arcane. Kin are weak to Arcane, and Beasts are weak to Fire. So once I get into Loran, I might have to switch over to this. And my attack's gonna go down a little bit, but the fire attack bonus I get from it's gonna excel. Again, even though it says 0-0, you actually gain more attack. Now the weapon becomes stronger, so it's not bad. It means every single attack it does, whether it's thrust damage or normal attack damage, it's gonna deal fire damage from that point forward. So it's actually a little bit more stronger, honestly. It does lose some attack actually now that I'm looking at it. It loses its space attack, keeps its normal attack. So it goes from 141 plus 130, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 271, and it drops down to 282. Even though that seems like a lot less than what you guys are hoping for at this point, but when you go into the, for example, the Loran, dealing fire damage is actually a lot more appropriate because you actually deal almost double damage with fire damage. So even though yes, it lowers its attack by a little bit, the multiplier done to beast enemies is actually, it compensates for it. And again, the same for these two weapons are they're considered two classifications. One is a serrated weapon. Serrated weapons are of course very effective against beasts, while the blessed weapons or the church weapons are very effective against kin. Always keep that in mind. Anything that with a saw serrated beast, anything that is thrust or blunt related, it's going to be against kin. I think it's blunt. Correct me if I'm wrong on that point, but I know thrusting damage or church weapons for all varieties of church weapons, the Kirk Hammer, this thing, which are the other church weapons that are out there. There's quite a bit of them. I can't remember all of them, but anything that's related to the church, those are strong. Those are strong against the kin. I don't think I got anything else. Anything to fortify. Anything else? Now I was actually stumped. Actually, you know what? I did defeat the Hintertune. Did I get anything specific from that dungeon? Whenever you clear a Chalice dungeon, this shop will sell more items. I'll always keep that in mind when you're going through it, so that maybe you'll find something more. I will buy Fire Paper though. I used up quite a bit. I'll buy 5. I'll buy 5 of these and I'll buy 1 of these. I'll buy another. Perfect. Okay, so now that I bought that stuff there, I will buy some extra items with the blood echoes I have left. I was able to level up once. Now, I was trying to clear the lower Themerian Chalice dungeon. I couldn't do it. I gotta level up a little bit more before I properly tackle that Chalice dungeon. So That's one of the things I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully I can release. Cause I did receive the central Hintertomb if I recall correctly. No, not a little up here. Chalice Dungeon Rituals Hintertomb. Oh, it goes from Hintertomb to Lower Hintertomb. So there's only two, and I can actually open it. But this video is actually gonna contain quite a bit. So yes, this video is already gonna have enough Chalice Dungeons. The only one I'm not gonna be able to showcase is this one right here. What's this one? Hintertomb. Yeah. So I'm only gonna be able to feature those three. Then on the future video, hopefully I can get that Central Thumero, Lower Thumero one done, so that's done and over with. And then I'll do the Lower Hintertomb Challenge Dungeon along with it, and then from that point forward, I'm just gonna start closing Chalice Dungeons so that I'm not overburdened. So when I start opening the other ones, I can start fresh. So again, I really hope you like this Chalice Dungeon runs. I know that I'm only showcasing boss areas. Overall, just doing random stuff here and there. On the next video, I am gonna talk a little bit about the lore behind the I'm gonna go more deeper into the lore on the Chalice Dungeons themselves. This is one of the contents that a lot of players don't like. They think it's a waste of time. Um, Honestly, the Chalice Dungeons are one of my favorite parts of this game. Uh, are they tedious? Yeah, they're tedious. Are they repetitive? Definitely, without a doubt. The Chalice Dungeons are very repetitive. But is there a hidden gem hidden underneath the Chalice Dungeons? Definitely. It's definitely one of my favorite contents out there. I wish they actually released more about the Chalice Dungeons than what From Software did. Again, on the next episode, I'm hoping to do the lore on the Chalice Dungeons, and then do maybe one. I'm hoping to squeeze three in, just like this one. Again, I'm only showcasing really short stuff, so hopefully that satisfies you guys. It doesn't bore you guys. Like, if, for example, if I did the entire Chalice Dungeon, you would get bored quick. Trust me, definitely get bored quick. So, hopefully this style of me showcasing the Chalice Dungeons works for you guys. If it doesn't, I'll try to think of something else. Maybe not go through the side dungeons and showcase that, and just showcase only bosses. If you prefer that over what I'm showcasing here, please just let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to adjust. That's still not gonna stop me from going through the side dungeons. I'm still gonna do it, but I'm just not gonna record them. So I really hope you like this. My first Chalice Dungeon video. I really hope you like this content. If you do, please like and share it. If you like it a lot, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.